Listen, man, I'm tired of like tall, sexy Logan. I want to go back to like short, ugly Logan.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, what do you call it? What's his name?
Dakin?
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman did a good job as like an actor with the character, but like he ruined us. Now now everyone's just used to like sexy Wolverine. He's not supposed to be hot.
Tall, sexy Wolverine.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a 5'3" Canadian who gets in a fight with the other Canadian on his team about who's the shorter, more powerful person.
Exactly. Puck, I'm gonna fight you, but we're best friends. I'm gonna fight you.
I'll fight you, you French Canadian Puck. Tabernacle.
Okay, we're sounding good. We're at minus 12 dB, so that's really
awesome.
good.
Yay!
Awesome.
All right, welcome. Well, Wolverines aside, this isn't Red Dawn. This is Red Tabletop. Welcome back to Linux Gamecast presents Dungeon Crawl Classics. Keep your feet on the ground. The final part. So, it's been a few weeks. So I think it behooves me to sort of recap what's happened for those of us who have been intoxicated via the holidays and have no recollection of anything that happened in the past 2 weeks. After multiple shenanigans, y'all found yourself the guests of a dwarven mithril mining concern on the moon of an unknown planet. The moon is called Prosanities. The events that led you to this place caused a instability in the mine that they were working on that resulted in a cave-in and several things being awoken far underneath the surface that were previously unknown to the inhabitants of the mine. The party was first sent to dispatch something killing miners. Turned out to be a grue, at which point the thief and one of the the dwarf decided we're gonna go off into the tunnels of this place, not knowing where to go. With only one of us who can see, and try to find their fate. Meanwhile,
and one of them took all of our gold and jewels.
They took it was what was it, Blumble the thief, pieced out with evil dwarf and with a bag of gems and a magic ring, and decided to go deeper into the center of the moon, not knowing what they will find. Without any food or water or supplies either, which was a smart idea on their part. Meanwhile, back at the mine, Huawei, Gladyoshi, and Giggly Pixie, the hapless wizard, were getting to know some of the dwarves, getting to understand that the head of the dwarf mining complex maybe's going a little bit nuts under the pressure. There's a bunch of his workers are dead. They're behind on their mining quota. And they have 1 week left until a bunch of snooty elves show up and expect their metal in exchange for things they need to survive. While Gladyoshi and Huawei were starting to learn that maybe being prisoners in a mine doesn't allow you the most useful of social interactions without trying to weasel the system. Giggly Pixie was taken in by a bunch of dwarves who are concerned about the boss dwarf's mental state and plan to do something about that. Meanwhile, evil dwarf and Blumble come across a strange room deep within the bowels of the moon, containing a bed with someone in it, waking up. So whose stuff do we want to resolve first? Because we got a lot to go through.
Definitely Glad Yoshi and Giggly Pixel.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's go with Yoshi and Giggly Pixie. Let's see
Okay.
I want to know who's in the bed.
No, not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Because you never know. It might be someone we know.
It's probably herpes.
Space herpes.
I mean,
space herpes is
if this is a concern you have, Sandy, I suggest maybe cleaning your sheets a little more often.
Never. I refute it. I will never clean those sheets.
All right.
If it's the ball coin, I'm all for it.
So I think we cut back to the meeting that Giggly Pixie was having with some of the dwarves. They've essentially described what's going to happen. they are going. They know that the majority of the dwarves here are loyal to the boss and will put up with this crap, but they feel like this is not going to go their way. So what they're going to do is they have themselves a couple barrels of gunpowder that they're going to use to stage an explosion to draw people away in the hopes of isolating Boss Dwarf, the 4 Dwarf, and taking him out, so that cooler heads may prevail.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so there's like the long Ocean's 11 style montage of explaining like, and frickin' Dwarf 1 and Dwarf 2 will go do this. Meanwhile, blah blah blah. Meanwhile, blah blah blah. Do you have anything that you want to influence their plans with, Jill?
Yes. Since our the head dwarf seems to be in great mental despair, and seems almost kind of willing, if I'm remembering correctly, willing to help us.
Not necessarily willing to help. Not necessarily willing to help you, but if you do work for him, then he is less mad at you.
And currently that's where Glad, Yoshi, and Huawei are. They're separate from you right now, Jill.
Yeah, that's right.
They're getting prepared to do some work.
Yeah, they're getting sent deep into the mines, and yeah, it's hard work. Like you're pulling like double and triple shifts, or that's what they're expecting you to do, right? So, and I don't think. Well, one of them's a dwarf. One of them is well suited for working in caves. The other one is not. I think Huawei is just a regular ass dude. Yep. Yeah, a guild beggar with 4 agility. Woof. But yeah, Jill. So yeah, what do you have to say to these dwarves?
Oh, okay. So I think I had moved in a separate room with just the dwarves, right? Or am I still at the table?
Oh well, you're in a place outside of like the actual living area that the dwarves have set up, but this is a cave that was dug specifically so that these dwarves have some privacy to conspire.
Okay, cool. Yes. Okay. Now I'm remembering everything.
Yeah. Take your time. If you need some, if you need me to clarify anything, let me know.
Okay. Well, I actually was thinking of trying to summon a patron of hope.
Okay.
And so, but I need to do a roll a spell burn.
So
is that how I?
Yes. So let's talk about the rules of doing patrons.
Okay.
So yeah, you rolled a spell called Patron Bond, which allows you to bond to one of the greater powers of the universe and get some cool stuff as a result of it. So you're using a special one from Crawljammer. You have that one pulled up?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Patron Bond require number 1, you need to burn at least 1 point of spell burn. So first off, I need you to roll 1d24.
Okay. And a single die spell check?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a second. Lost my window a little bit.
So you're gonna need 2 rolls. You're gonna need the first one as a d24 to figure out what you're going to need to do in order to tribute your life essence to the patron.
Okay, so I switch it to d24. It was d20.
No, well, just in the chat type /r d24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
12. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, okay. So spellburn. Well, for 12 was you have to speak aloud your true name, which is not Giggly Pixie. It is the name of your soul. Which everyone in the room will know your true name now, and will have the ability to afflict you with powerful magic. Except none of them are spellcasters. But you need to reduce your strength, endurance, or stamina by 1 point.
Okay. So I go to core stats.
Yeah, and then... where it says current score, you lower that one.
Okay, lower that one by 1.
Yeah.
So strength, agility,
or endurance.
Strength, agility, and stamina was.
Yeah, and stamina.
You pick one of the 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
You pick one of them and
I
reduce
brought them
by
down.
1.
Okay, I did.
Okay, cool. So now, so now you roll. You do that patron check.
Okay. Spell book and
he came up with Strider.
Single die spell check.
Yeah, single die spell check.
Okay.
And we decided on Patron. You are invoking Sperato, the god of hope.
Yes, correct.
Whose name was revealed to you upon studying the mystical periscope or the kaleidoscope that you found. Patron Bond. So let me pull up the spell here. Patron Bond. So you always get a. All right. So yeah. Did you make the spell check?
I did, and it's acting up. It's not going through. Okay, so I might have to just roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a D20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay.
Which in your case I think is a +2 or a +3. Probably a plus. Yeah, Giggle Pixie has a +1 on their intelligence. So it's a D20 +1.
Come on.
Did it pop up a prompt asking you for other stuff?
Yeah, so I'm not finding it.
Okay. Then just go back to the chat and /R1D20
Okay.
plus +1.
1.
Actually, I think it's +2 because you add your wizard level to it.
Yes.
Yeah, so 1d20 +2.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay. Well, Sperato helps those who help themselves. So you beseech Sperato, the space god of hope, and now this one is special because now you can't cast the spell for another month.
Oh man.
Oh. Now, here's the question though, because this is the last section, I'll let you burn some luck. If you want to reduce your luck score by some points, if the minimum roll you need is a 12, so you would need to burn 4 points of luck.
Okay.
Or spell burn some other points off of your endurance or strength or agility to increase the roll. So what's it going to be if you want this to be a success?
Yeah, let me take some points off. Is it personality, intelligence?
You can only do strength, agility, stamina, or luck. You can't use personality or intelligence for spell burn.
Okay.
The idea is it eats away at your body, not your mind.
Ah, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. How about 1 from strength? That's my high.
Well, you need 4. You need to find 4 points somewhere.
Oh, 4 points. Okay.
And you can spread it out, but if you want this to be a successful roll, you need to reduce those 4 stats by 4 points.
Okay. That's a little too much. What was the other option?
The other option is Sperato leaves you to your own devices and you can't cast the spell again for a month.
How many luck points do you have?
Yeah, I do have 15.
You do have a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
So
totally.
Yeah, I'd burn them here. I mean, we've had such bad luck thus far.
I know. Yeah, and that was the thing. I weighing the two. I'm going to probably go for it and take a chance. So I'll bring luck down.
All right, so
11.
Yep. And you get the minimum success for invoke patron. All right, so this caster makes contact with your patron and successfully negotiates the terms of a compact. You learn the spell invoke patron as it relates to your patron, but you can only cast it once a week. Each time you cast invoke patron, you are indebted to the patron in some way who will recall in the debt at some point. You are marked as the servant via an inconspicuous brand or symbol on your body. So
one moment, I'm going to add one more luck from Huawei.
You can't do that.
I?
No.
I can't.
No.
Okay.
You are not... A, you're not in the area. B, you're not a halfling. Only halflings can spend luck on other people's behalfs, and only once they hit first level.
Okay.
Yeah, half pint.
All right. So Jill, you can now cast this. You can now cast invoke patron. The spell is rousing inspiration. It's on page 16 of that Crawljammer PDF I sent you.
Yes. Yeah.
So
that was the one I wanted.
Yeah. So so what it does is, depending on how well you roll, one or more allies will get additional bonuses to attack rolls, damage, and saving throws.
Okay.
But again, that's depending on how well you roll. So
So
Sperato shines on you. You feel the light within you, and you hear a voice in your head that says, "Servant, you wish to serve the great Sperato? You wish to spread my message of hope throughout the universe?"
Yes. Yes. Oh, definitely, Sperato. I need your help right now to help inspire these dwarves who are just out of hope and desperate right now.
Okay, sure. So I think Sperato says, "A deal has been reached, but my favor does not come for free. I will call on you when I need you if you invoke my assistance."
Okay. No. Very good. Very, very well. Yeah.
All right, and you are branded. I believe the symbol of Sperato is, let's call it. You have you feel a spectral hand on your shoulder, and now burned into the back of your shoulder is a little thumbs up. Everything's gonna be okay.
Cool.
So yeah, you are now bound to the cosmic god of hope, Sperato. Congratulations.
Okay.
Meanwhile, everyone else was kind of sitting in this room in the dark, looking at you as you were muttering a bunch of crazy nonsense, and you start bleeding, and then you screamed something out loud, and then you started having a conversation with someone who wasn't there, and I think and who was the Dagnump puts their hand on your shoulder and says, Are you okay? Something happened there.
Okay. Yeah, he could tell my energy was drained, and
well, yeah, and like
Yeah.
these people aren't magic users, so like you just cast the spell in front of them, and
Yeah.
it freaked them out. You contacted you reached out with your mind and touched some cosmic force.
Yeah, and they were very impressed, and yeah.
I was so confused, but
Also, very impressed, very confused, and
not quite sure what you actually did.
Yeah, just enough. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I had a stroke.
Yay.
What? So with the God of Hope on your side,
Yes.
do you have anything? Are you just gonna explain I got this cosmic God of Hope on our side. He's gonna do us a favor. So
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So
Yeah. So he's gonna help the dwarves, conquer their problems and help them go down to the mines. And
well,
do
he's
what they
gonna
need to
help
do.
you specifically. He doesn't care about the dwarves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my patron.
Yeah, you
Your
made
job is just to spread the word.
Okay.
you could have cast it on someone else if you wanted, but you wanted to mark.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to do it myself. So.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Cool. So meanwhile, deep within the mines, We have Huawei and Glad Yoshi striking away at ore, clearing rocks, shoveling, doing a bunch of dirty work. There are other dwarves here. They're whistling a merry little tune about forced labor and how they all secretly hate their job, but they do it anyways because that's what dwarves do. So what are your two mooks up, Mirror? What's up with them? Do we just want to skip over them until the action happens?
They're currently working very hard. Let's see.
Come on, let's get inventive.
Damn it! They both have the same strength.
They can converse with each other and mention how weak they both are. Man, we're so weak.
Oh God, we're so useless. Help us!
Help me!
Come
no,
on,
you help
do
me!
something.
Why did the Dungeon Master shine a spotlight on us? We're useless. We can't do anything. And then a stalactite comes and impales both of them, and they die, and we don't talk about them ever again.
Glad Yoshi mutters something about never trust a smiling DM, which nobody knows what the saying means. So
yeah, and I think one of the dwarves is like, you're not paid here to talk. You're paid to work. I mean,
we're not paid at all.
Well, then work harder, and maybe you'll earn something.
What's
Okay.
the agilities at, Mia?
Agility for Glad Yoshi is 12. Huawei is 4.
All right. Glad Yoshi. Is there anything you can do with a little bit of spring in your step?
I don't know, man. It's not my job to solve your problems for you. You got to come up with the solutions. I just tell you how they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get him moving forward.
Yep.
Is there any dwarf in the area that is struggling a little harder?
They're all kind of struggling hard. Like this is like day 3 without sleep for most of them.
Is there like some sort of minecart that could, or some sort of tool that there's just not enough manpower to use to that would accelerate the process a little bit?
I mean, so this is one of those situations where like their problem would be solved if they had like a bag or 2 or something to just strip mine the area.
A bag of what?
Bagger 288.
Oh.
You know, the Bagger 288. It's a machine that with blades covered in gore. Beelzebub himself fears it. Ghost Rider took it over in that one movie. No.
Sorry.
Anyways, the problem is not like that they're incapable of doing the job. It's just that
yeah, it's they're understaffed, they're overworked, and that's pretty much it. And I can't think of anything, at least right now, that I can do other than continue working.
Cool.
That would help alleviate.
All right. This was your opportunity to do something, because now shit gets real. Because you start feeling underneath you another quake.
Oh God.
Dust and debris is falling down from the ceiling. A bunch of dwarves are like, clear the mine, and because like you were like the crap labor, they shoved you out in front, so you are the furthest away from the exit.
George Costanza him.
Yeah, you got
Bye
Costanza.
bye.
All right, and yeah, you see a bunch of the dwarves like running out of the cave. What do you do?
Come on.
I'd get in both of my characters get into a battle stance.
Okay, sure.
Okay, fair. Sure, go ahead. I know what's going on.
I mean, okay. So,
Are they going to run like pussies again and end up having all this work done?
You get experience for surviving, Mir. You don't get experience for fighting.
Okay, then, like shit. Run.
I attacked the earthquake.
I mean,
that's what I was planning on doing. Is like, oh, yeah, it's going to be a worm or something like that. Let's go. And fucking
well,
kill it.
so I mean, we as the audience recognize it because we saw it in the last session, but definitely Huawei and Glad Yoshi don't. As these like two like ivory pincers kind of jut out of the rock as the quake is going on, and a bunch of these things crawl forth. There are about 3 of them. And they're long. They have pincers. They're the same like little worm creatures that Blumble and Evil Dwarf ran into last session. Mm-hmm. That they were able to just circumnavigate them. But these guys are just like filling. They're coming out of a hole in the cavern, and they're like climbing up the walls and onto the ceiling, and they're starting to like dig more, and it's destabilizing the area that you're in. Especially for someone like Huawei who does not have the ability to see in the dark. This is especially terrifying because like stuff is just kind of happening and you can barely make out what's going on. But as the caverns collapse, I'll need the both of them to make reflex saving throws.
Yes,
Come
Very
on,
good.
man.
It's crunch
Very
time.
good.
And by crunch time, I mean the noise that the boulder will make as it smashes you.
They did.
Yeah, they're kind of dead. That's their...
Yes. It's not me. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That was a glorious end of
Now-
characters for
now-
the second time in a row.
So hold on. How many hit points do they have? Yeah, so definitely Glad Yoshi is dead. Because they only had 1 hit point. Maybe
Huawei?
Maybe
but
Huawei
what
was-
the hell's Huawei gonna do when he can't see anything?
I don't know.
Dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
He did.
he did.
Smack. All right.
I saw that coming from 10 miles away.
I gave you plenty of opportunity to do something about it.
That's true.
I tried to
He
tell
lying.
you. Do something.
But I don't know what.
I mean, it's better doing something is better than assuming a fighting pose, especially in a cave-in. But anyways, so we get the cut to black. Mir, we'll figure out what to do with you because I don't want you to just if you're cool sitting around waiting for the session to end, that's fine. I can also just give you a dwarf to play in the meanwhile.
If you need some help with like an NPC, I'm more than happy to do that.
Or I might bug you to look up something in the book. All right.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So meanwhile, back in the room, the magical white room in the center of the moon, that is very well illuminated. So Blumble, you can actually see what's happening.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, this guy. There's a person in a bed. They're kind of featureless. They're bald, and they're of a much darker complexion than Patrick is. Let's just put it that way. But yeah. His eyes and he's like very meticulously tucked into this bed. Considering most of you are peasants, I think Blumble's a tax collector, so you're used to like a slightly higher quality of life than most normal people. Mm-hmm. This is a nice bed. This is like something a king would sleep on. With a fluffy white comforter that has tucked this person in. He looks all snug. It's like the most comfortable bed you ever thought you'd laid eyes on. And this person like gets up Undertaker style, and his eyes look at Blumble and looks at Evil Dwarf. And there's a split second before he does something. He does what he's gonna do. Sandy?
I hide behind Blumble.
All right, yeah.
You're
short.
shield.
You're short enough to do that.
I kneel. I kneel down in front of him.
All right.
As
I'm still hiding behind him.
Kneeling to the king.
Okay. And yeah, so he looks at the both of you and says, "Go back to sleep." And then his head just goes back down on the pillow, and the both of you pass out. So we're not done with you yet, because you open your eyes, the both of you. You're both lying in this grassy field, next to each other. This is a radically different place from where you were before.
What the hell?
Yeah. Some Inception stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Teleportation.
Blumble, you distinctly feel the it's sort of like a warmth on your finger where the ring is.
Right.
It's reacting to this place somehow. But it's grassy field, blue sky, sun, but it's not the yellow sun that you're used to. It's a much more subdued orange.
Right.
And it seems a little less bright than what you're used to.
Okay.
I make a comment. Are we in hell? Because this looks like hell.
Can I move my hand around and see if the warmth on my finger gets warmer in a certain direction?
No.
So it's not that. All right. Well, I'll just stand up and let's have a look around, see what we can see. Anything in the distance?
Yeah. So, as you stand up, or as you do you stand up, or are you still gonna? Because you were lying down previously.
I will still be kneeling, crouching.
No, like you were kneeling before, but now you're like on your back.
Oh, well, I sit up, I should say, not stand.
Yep. All right, yeah.
Sit up.
So as you stand up, you get this weird little vertigo sensation as you get higher up. It looks like the hill that you're on gets taller.
The what that I'm on?
The hill.
Oh, the hill. Oh, okay. All right.
I'm gonna stand up too.
Yeah. All right. So, what can I see around me besides the hill?
All right. So, you ever see that one GIF of like how game levels are rendered, where like it only renders the parts where you're looking at it?
Yeah.
As you're looking around, like the points that you pay attention to seem to materialize in place in front of you, and seem to almost fade away as you begin to like not look at them. And to the north, there are mountains, but they're like these weird geometric shapes that that I don't think you've not really seen mountains like this before.
Right.
Looking to the south is what appears to be just like a direct passage to a very, very long river that seems to extend into the horizon.
Right.
And there seems to be a wood. There seems to be a wood to the east of you and a desert to the west of you. But like as you sort of stare off into the desert, you get these sort of mirage-like apparitions that seem to appear in the distance and disappear just as quickly.
All right. I would go into the forest because of my sneaky skills. I can sneak around if I need be.
Mm-hmm. What do I see from my point of view? Do I see the same thing?
You see the same thing.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if this was based on the ring, like if he was seeing all this because of the ring.
No.
Or if it was like he's just seeing this as is. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm the same. I'm just going to follow him.
All right.
We're still on this hill that's getting very tall.
Yeah.
Why?
You also notice that if you crouch down, the hill seems to get smaller.
So it's a
I'm
cat.
freaking out,
interesting.
man.
Very much a perspective shifting thing. Actually, second thought, I'm going towards those mountains.
All right. And evil dwarf, you're following along.
Damn straight, I'm holding on to the back of his shirt.
And that's fair. And you start walking, and some time in this place seems a little weird because you're not sure if you've been walking for 5 minutes, or an hour, or a day, or a week. You just seem to be moving forward. You're moving forward, and the mountains are definitely getting closer. And as they start to get closer, they seem to like take on this almost fractal-like quality, where like things get larger, and then you start seeing smaller bits that expand into those same larger bits. And then you feel rumbling. You feel rumbling and a sense of terror behind you.
All right, let's look around and look behind us and see what we can see.
There's nothing behind you immediately, but you get this sense of dread.
I think a worm's about to eat me. Okay.
Mother-in-law? Mother-in-law.
I think we're going to get eaten in the real world. I don't know what to do. I'd say start running. Instead of walking towards these mountains, let's run.
I'm gonna run and swing at the same time. You know, like how you run and punch the air.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Run and punch.
That's one way of doing it.
Yeah. So you start running, and you come across the ultimate fractal that not like the ultimate fractal, but like the last fractal expression that seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as you run towards it. As you look up, and these towering mountains just exist in front of you, and then you look behind you, and you ever see that one episode of Star Trek where Tashi Yar dies?
Yes.
The big black blob.
There seems to be a blob encroaching in upon you guys.
Oh, here we go again.
I need you both to roll initiative.
Ah.
Oh, god damn it. Alright.
Alright.
Initiative. I've always been shit at initiative. Let's do it. I attempted to roll a command looking for a value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
You gotta click on the token first, and then click initiative.
Oh right, yes, of course. That's right. Stupid. Oh god damn it!
All right.
Always so shitty.
It's the worst.
At least I got a decent one this time.
Yes, you did.
Yay!
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
All right. Let's take Tapas off.
Good evil dwarf.
Let's take the Gru off. Because the Gru's dead. We don't need.
Poor Tapas and Bear.
Yeah. All right, and there's no more Glad Yoshi. Glad Yoshi got crushed by a rock.
Yeah, there's no more Glad Yoshi. There's no more Wale.
Well, he's not so glad anymore. He's more of a flat Yoshi.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what do I want to do? I want to bring you up, monster, and give you some initiative.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it now.
Submit. Monster. Ooh. All right.
Shit, and shit.
Woo. All right.
Oh,
So, evil dwarf. What do you do?
Obviously, I'm gonna attack it with. I'm gonna go with my hand axe.
All right. Make an attack roll.
No, I have no attack bonus. 2.
Oh.
What the heck?
Come on.
And yeah,
How is this even fair?
And like, yeah, you gotta like chop at it, and like it spreads out around you, and and it goes to encompass you, and it so Blumble, you see this. It forms like this sort of black cocoon around Evil Dwarf. Evil Dwarf, I need you to make me a wisdom or a will save.
Oh God. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. Is it
right.
enough? Is it enough?
It is.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. So Sandy, what is Evil Dwarf's fear?
What is what?
What is Evil Dwarf afraid of? In the grand scheme of things, what's their fear?
Commitment.
Commitment. Yeah. So like, yeah, you like what you see as this thing encompasses you is like, yeah, this beautiful lady dwarf grabbing you by the hand, trying to drag you towards like a picnic with like some lovely kids and like Papa Evil Dwarf and Mama Evil Dwarf. And like the whole extended family is there, and you're like, no, do not want. And you're just like, no, and
Let me out of this.
and from the outside, this cocoon pops. It pops, and Evil Dwarf is inside. Blumble, this thing is going to approach you and reach out to grab you.
All right.
Ooh, but Blumble, you nimbly dodge out of the way.
Oh,
Nice.
wonderful.
Oh.
Nice.
And now it's your turn as this pile of goop is now it has you surrounded.
Okay. I would like to raise my hand and see if the ring has any effect on it.
Okay, so let me explain how the ring works.
Alright.
Where did I put the description of it? Yeah. Okay. So the ring modifies how the rules of luck work for you.
Right. Okay.
It makes you feel that everything's going to go okay, because once a day, you can what you can do is you can permanently reduce your strength, agility, or endurance to increase your luck by 1 point.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Alternatively, in lieu of spending luck, you can burn 2 points of strength, agility, or endurance, any combination of them, to gain a +1 on any roll. There is there is a consequence, however, of using this power too often that will be revealed to you if you choose to do so.
Right. All right. I would like to.
So yeah, so in effect,
I would like to.
The ring makes you extra lucky.
So I would like to. I would like to attack. Oh! Hang on a minute. It's a goo. It is goo.
I mean, it certainly looks like a goo.
Yeah, I've got no magic, so there's not much I can do there. All I can do is, I'll attack it with the dagger.
Okay, stab at thee from Hell's Heart.
From Hell's Heart, I stab at thee. But if it is not enough, I would like to burn 2 of my stamina to get a 1 on the attack.
All right, well, make the roll first. I let people
I'll do
modify
that.
the roll after the fact.
Yep, no worries. Boop. Submit.
Submit. Ooh! That is a very good roll. All right. Cool. Actually, here, let me pull this thing
19.
off to the side so that I can not have to switch to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah, you did 4 points of damage to it.
Right.
Yeah, and what happens is like you stab at like a point in the ground where this goo is coming towards, and it recoils from the dagger.
Right.
We know as players that you've done damage to it, but this is how that damage manifests within where you currently are.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is.
It works on force.
Yeah.
So yeah, and now we're back to Evil Dwarf.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my hammer this time to definitely attack it. Like, come down with, like,
Full force of an evil dwarf.
yeah, exactly, full force with a blunt weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I forgot, Sandy. By the way, before you make an attack roll, make sure to roll your Mighty Deeds die, which in this case is a 1d3.
1d3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time you make an attack, you roll your Mighty Deeds die.
All right.
We're
There's
really
no
getting
D3
attacking
on
now.
here. Give me that.
Just /R 1d3.
Oh, don't give me that.
I will.
Okay. Ugh. You are God, after all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dos.
All right. So yeah. So in addition to if you get a 3 or more, you get narrative control over the fight. But either way, you add the number to your attack roll.
Oh.
That's how fighters and dwarves work in this. Is they don't have a flat attack bonus, but in exchange they get to do funky stuff. So now you can make your regular ass attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Sandy Martin with the first crit of the evening.
So 9 on the table.
9 on the table. You're a dwarf, right? Would dwarves
Yes.
dwarves crit better than most? You're actually it's actually a D10 on table 3. Oh yeah. So what is crit table 3? Crit table
It says
3.
that crit table 2. Says
Yeah, it's wrong on his sheet.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so you got a 9.
You see.
9.
Okay, strike at the leg, splinters femur. Inflict 2d6 damage with the strike, and they lose 10 feet of movement until healed. So roll
Lots of slime.
So roll 2d6.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
I can live with that.
Okay. So yeah, so you smash your hand axe into the into the pool of goo that's surrounding you, and as your axe comes down, more of this goo recoils away and clears a path for you.
Oh.
Take me with you.
I'm gonna keep smashing. I'm gonna be like Mario in Donkey Kong, in the original Donkey Kong.
Well,
Just start smashing away.
well, it's the monster's turn now.
Oh yeah, the fuck.
Shit.
All right, the goo reaches out and tries to envelop Blumble. Blumble, I need you to make me a will save.
I will save. Alrighty. I will. Oh shit. Oh no.
All right, so
Oh no.
you take 4 points of damage. And
Are you dead?
Nope. I don't.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I only have 3 because I got hit last week.
Oh. All right.
Oh no.
Well, fortunately, this is a special circumstance, so you're not dead just yet.
Oh, okay.
But
You just have negative health.
but
Yeah.
Blumble, what is your worst fear?
Oh my god, heights, I guess.
Yeah. So you are swallowed by this goo, and all of a sudden you are falling, and you can see the ground approaching very, very fast.
Oh my god.
And it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, and you're speeding up, and you can't hear anything anymore because the wind's whipping past your head too much. And then it's Evil Dwarf's turn. Or actually, these guys get one more attack on you. So Evil Dwarf. Nope, no such luck.
Yeah, damn straight.
All right, ooh, that was
Nice.
That was nasty. All right, so evil dwarf, your friend was swallowed by goo. What do you do?
I yell out, the treasure, and I'm gonna smash it again.
All right, smashy.
But in the direction that he's in. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so roll the.
Please save me.
A 2 again.
All right.
Okay. Do you want to play this game, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, Hans. I know I'm not going to get the same roll as last time. Oh my god! Wow, the polar opposite. The polar opposite.
Oh man.
By Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, okay. So let's pull up yon fumble table. What is what do you call it? Is Evil Dwarf wearing armor?
I have 10 armor, but I don't think I am wearing armor.
Oh, then that last hit you because you didn't go back and get armor.
Oh snap!
Yeah. So
So that means my my fail was null and void.
if you die, sure.
I ain't dying.
All right. You take 2 points of damage, Evil Dwarf.
All right. I'm down
And
to 2 hit points.
all right, let's hope. What you rolled a 3 on the fumble table.
That doesn't really count, because circumstances. You got the damage, so technically, shouldn't I really just re-roll again?
No.
Damn it!
Fuck no. What do you?
Damn, you rolled 20.
What do you think this is? A fair game?
He speaks many truths. I'm so screwed.
Okay. What you got a 3? Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world. Your weapon comes loose in your hand. You quickly grab it, but your grip is disrupted, and you take a -2 penalty on your next attack roll.
Woo. Okay, I can live with that.
All right, if you survive.
All right, what's the monster gonna do now?
All right. Well,
Yeah.
because there is one for each of you actually. So.
What? You did not specify at the beginning of combat.
I know.
You sandbagger.
I've been tracking them separately, but
Oh.
there's one per invader. You frickin' invaders.
Oh.
Oh, it's not going well. All right.
No.
All right. Well,
I knew this. Our RNG is just not on our side.
all right. You take 7 points of damage, Sandy.
I'd be dead.
Not quite. We'll come back to you later. So, Jill,
Yes.
as
Okay.
as the only
How's things going?
Yes.
quote unquote surviving member of the party.
Yes.
Um,
Hey, my soothsaying abilities have
Come
Gar-
true.
yeah, yeah.
You're alive still.
Yes.
for,
Yes, and
For now.
and summoning. Yeah.
all right. I think because you didn't have anything to contribute to the dwarf's plan, it's just going to go as is.
Okay.
So who are you going to be with? Are you going to be with the team that's going to create the distraction, or are you going to be with the team that's going to try and take out the dwarf boss?
I'd like to take out the dwarf boss.
Okay, cool. So
I like where this is going.
okay, so here, what? So why don't we do this then, so that y'all have stuff to do? So all three of you can can have access to one of the dwarves that is joining Jill on her little mission.
Ah.
Okay.
Cool.
Just make a note of the following. Make a note of the following. They have an armor class of 17. You will roll 2d8 to determine what their hit points are.
Excuse me, where me notes?
So an armor class of 17.
Yeah, an armor class of 17. They're wearing scale.
And you roll a what?
2d8 to determine how many hit points they have.
Okay.
They attack with a +2 and will do 1d8 damage.
So attack +2 and what damage?
1d8 damage.
1d8 damage. Yep.
And they roll with a fumble die of 1d16.
Okay.
Everything else is kind of inconsequential. This is just like the generic dwarf guard NPC stats.
Okay, so really the only one that we need to roll is HP,
Yes.
I gather.
Yeah, everyone has different 2d8s.
What was the AC again?
17. 1-7.
17.
17. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So 6.
And Sandy?
I'm on it.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Wow,
happy with
you're
that.
tank.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, and now we're going to... Now, Jill,
Okay.
I need you to make me a luck check.
Okay.
Just make a trained luck roll.
Okay.
We'll see if Sperato smiles on you.
Do 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 do.
Nope.
Oh!
Actually, that's fine because again, we're not using that rule.
Okay.
But you did roll a 19 though, which is good. Which means
Yeah, I thought so.
which means that to steal a mechanic from Blades in the Dark available now from Evil Hat Productions, we're not getting paid, but it's a really good game. So they have a mechanism called an engagement roll where we just bypass all the planning and all the shit, and we just determine how well we determine where in the plan the snag happens. So if you had
Okay.
failed that, you would have had to fight a couple other dwarf guards, but you get the dwarf boss and his friends alone. So let's make a new little map here, and we're just gonna use this as our little whiteboard for
Cool.
stuff. So
Don't scare me with that.
Yeah. So let me give you all. How are we gonna do this? Can I just add stuff to initiative after the fact? Let's talk. Anyways, so let's flash forward to this fight if this token wants to show up on the screen. Come on, you can do it.
Is it in GM screen?
No,
There
it's
it is.
not. I was clicking on the wrong part.
nice icon. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay, found him.
All right. We got this dude on the opposite side. All right. Let's give y'all some dwarf guards. I was under the impression that the sheet was filled out for these monsters. But oh wait, no, wait, that's
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we currently doing some preparatory work
Yeah.
for the final battle.
yeah. Well, you know, if y'all didn't go and die, I wouldn't have to do this.
Oh, man.
Don't blame us. And don't blame yourself. It's the die.
Or blame Sandy because he fumbled.
You're just.
I'll blame roll D20.
No, you're all just bad at Dungeons and Dragons, man. You gotta roll higher numbers.
You mean we all gotta get good?
Yeah.
Stop dying, you idiots.
Yeah. All right. So, Dwarf Guard.
But who has the most tabletop time in? Sandy or Frojo?
Sandy works at a comic book store, so he has way more opportunity than I do.
Damn straight.
Also, he's older than me, so.
Yes, that's 2 factors.
Yeah.
Two-factor authentication.
Yes.
All right. So
that's
there's
2-factor authentication.
All right. So there's Giggly Pixie. There are 4 of these dwarves on these guys' side, in addition to the captain, and you 3. Can I assign? Are you gonna let me do this? Roll 20. Come on. Can I edit it? You're not gonna let me do this. All right.
Ha!
Okay. Well. Shit. Let's see how will we do this. Who wants to be red?
I do.
Red. You'll be red. All right. So, the red dotted dwarf is yours. Who wants to be blue?
I do.
Sandy is blue.
Yeah.
And Mir, by extension, you are green.
Okay.
All right.
So just tell me where you want to position your dwarf. Jill, you can just position yourself because you have control over the mini.
Okay.
Yeah, over here. So yeah, so you can
Okay.
you can just move that around, and you can position yourself, and then we'll have our big epic showdown before. Well.
Okay.
All right. So I'd like to be moved over here if possible.
Over where?
Where I just pinged. There. Can I move that far?
You were red.
Yep.
Well, so okay, so let's draw a little map of the area first, so we can
All right.
get a sense of where y'all are. You're just confronting this guy in his office.
Yep.
So I mean, it would be like a square. It would be something like about yay big. There's like a desk here. There's like a bunch of refuse over here.
Nobody touches my refuse.
Yeah, there's a bunch of refuse here. This guy's desk is like covered in these weird little statues. There's like barrels and shit over here, and like shelves of stuff. Yeah. And other than that, it's just like a room.
All right. Well, Giggling Pixie, you got us into this mess. Tell us where to go.
Okay.
Actually, before any of that, there's a bit of a speech where
Okay.
I mean we don't have to go through the entire thing because it's just me talking to myself. But the highlights of it are, that, and I keep forgetting their names, which is why I write it down all the time. This is Dagnump screaming at the 4 dwarf. You're working us too hard. We gotta stop. The cave is collapsing. We got to admit defeat. And Boss Dwarf is like, no, we can't. We got to make our shipment. We can do it. We're gonna be great. They're gonna build statues of us. We're gonna be the most legendary miners ever. And like, you're crazy. You're lazy. And then they fight. So why don't you? It's really dumb that I cannot assign like an individual token to you.
Right.
So why don't I do this? I'm going to. I'll just roll initiative for these guys.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
we'll just go forward with it. So So first off, Boss Dwarf. All right, he gets an initiative of 13.
Not bad.
Oh, can I not do that? Oh yeah, because this isn't stupid roll 20. All right. So Dwarf Guard. These guys get.
Oh dearie me.
Oh, they got a 20, so they go first. And oh wait, here we go. Is controlled by who is what okay, I figured out how to do it. All right, so first off, who was red? Red was Mr. Foxdog.
Me. Yep.
So now you can control that mini. Green
Hey, I can.
is Mirror. Sandy is blue.
I'm a Sandy.
I'm Sandy Martin.
I'm Sandy Martin.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you can move those guys around now.
All right. So how do I do the initiative?
Just pick your regular character and do it that way.
Right. Yeah.
Just make sure that they're rolling that whatever their bonus is, they're rolling with a +1. So if you have to subtract or whatever.
Right. Hold on.
I think that's only an issue for. Yeah, that's only an issue. Whatever. Just roll initiative with your characters. Whatever.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. The modifiers are so. Blah.
Okay, so I got 11. But I can't see who is in the team.
It's not letting me.
It let me pop mine on there.
No, you
because I got a 9, and his is on there too.
Right, but we can't tell who is who.
I haven't rolled yet.
All right,
so.
just roll it. We'll just remember what our initiative numbers are.
So roll 1d20.
No, just use the character. Just use one of the character sheets to roll initiative. Click on your dwarf, and then use your sheet to roll initiative.
My dwarf's name is Rando.
Actually, Foxy, can we do that? I think we can.
What's that?
Yeah.
There we go. I can assign I can assign names.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, these
Nice.
dwarves specifically are named Foxy, Sandy, and Mirror.
Sandy's a stupid name.
No, it isn't. I like Sandy.
Whatever you say, Sandrew.
Yeah, I like it.
Sandman.
Got moxie.
All right, there we
That's
go.
also got moxie.
All right, and these guys are bad dwarfs. Is that not it? Are you a bad dwarf?
I can only see my name.
That's fine.
All right, go.
Bad dwarf. There we go. And Jill, you need to roll initiative too.
Okay.
So just remember, select your token. Oh yeah,
Select the token and then what?
just roll initiative off one of your sheets.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do it, folks. I believe in you.
Yes. I'm just trying to find it.
Okay.
Let's see.
Same
Took
as
me a while.
All right.
Intelligence.
And initiative. Select your token and select your sheet, then click initiative.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I'm just trying to find it.
It will be
it's
up
at the top. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Combat.
Oh God.
Combat basics.
Okay,
It
sorry.
took me a while.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Wow, that's not a good roll. All right.
No.
Nope.
All right, and this is for Dwarf. I need his stats out here too, so I can roll stuff. All right, cool. Excellent. So let us begin. Big epic fight.
Okay.
Cue the Star Trek fight music, which we don't have the rights for. So is everyone happy with where they're positioned right now? Because this is your last chance.
See.
All right,
Good enough.
Yes.
Jill, you sure? You're right. You're right. I feel obligated to warn you. You're a spellcaster, and you're right at the front.
Yeah, you're the
Okay.
tip of the spear right now.
Yeah, you may want to not be there.
Okay. Yes, I don't have any weapons either. So
Yes.
besides casting.
Yeah.
But you also don't have any spells, or does she?
No, she does.
Yeah.
She has to use spell burn in order to regain her spells. That's her offensive spells. That's the problem.
Okay.
But this is the last session, so you can just go nuts.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
all right. So let us begin. First off, the bad dwarfs will start engaging folks. So this guy will move up here. This guy will move up there.
Right on me.
This guy will move up here, and this guy will intercede between himself and the boss dwarf.
Right.
So, they are all going to attack you, individually, and they will do it like so.
Bring it.
Yep. Oof! All right, Mr. Foxdog, you take 7 points of damage from the first attack.
did.
That's me out. I'm out. That's it.
Yeah.
No.
He has 6.
Oh.
Oh my.
All right.
Yep, I'm going.
So
Freaking RNG.
praise RNG.
Yeah.
Attack number 2 on Sandy.
Bring it.
That hit for 7 points of damage. I think you survived this.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
God.
got the most.
He got 11, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. All right. And finally, monster melee attack the 3rd on Mir. Is a miss.
I did.
Dead.
No, you have 17 in armor class, you dink.
Oh, this. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Of
Because
course.
you're not using your regular character.
Yes.
We're not
Yeah,
Okay.
pansies.
You dink. That's gonna change soon though, because the forward dwarf is gonna pick something up from behind his desk and chuck it at you.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh no!
I'm dead.
No. Well, that's the thing. He's not targeting you, Mir. He's targeting this unit of people right here.
Oh, okay.
So
Nope.
So
I dodge it.
here's the thing. You have a round before it explodes. But because it got a critical hit, let's. Well,
No, it doesn't explode now.
It doesn't. It explodes in one round. It explodes. Read
Yes.
the thing. Explodes after one round. So it does. We'll do 10 points of damage to whoever's in that area if they don't get the fuck out of here. So let me create a draw a shape. I think. Nope. It is. Nope. It is. Yeah. There we go. So.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Yeah, so it's only a 10
Damn
foot thing. So I think he's gonna go for these two. He's gonna huck it at these three. He doesn't care about his dudes, which is something you may be able to take advantage of. But anyways, that will go off in a round. Sandy,
Okay, so I'm moving here,
yeah,
just out of the blast radius,
yeah.
and I'm gonna attack this dick weasel.
All right, do it.
I'm
Hey.
doing it. I'm bringing it.
Bring him pain.
Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm bringing all the pains.
Let's see this shit.
Okay, I'm doing it. All right.
Oh!
Oh my!
Very, very nice. I need to roll some hit dice for these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Please be 1. Let it be 2.
All right, let's see how many there are.
Come on, Snake Eyes,
There
Snake
are
Eyes,
4 of
Snake
them.
Eyes.
2, 3, 4.
You could be dead.
One of them straight up got snake eyes.
Yes! Yes!
All right.
RNG!
Yay, Sandman.
People who are watching the stream can see what I rolled. And out of 2. All right. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you did 4 damage to number 3.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Hold on. This would be actually out of 9. Hold on. Divided by 9. And all right, yeah. So your pickaxe jams into his breastplate, dealing him 4 points of damage. He staggers back, but he's still alive. Mirror.
Okay. Well, since I'm not in the blast radius, I'm gonna attack again.
Sure.
Whoa.
It's a D20 plus 2.
Yes.
D20. 1D20 plus 2.
Yep.
15.
Not enough. They have the same AC as you.
Damn.
So yeah, this guy.
So our weapons clink against each other as
you enter the fray. Mr. Foxdog is skewered at the moment. Sandy, wait, why did you go twice? Oh, never mind.
I ain't going twice.
No, I got to take Evil Dwarf out. Never mind. You took your turn. So, now it's Giggly Pixie.
Okay. So Giggly Pixie would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
And
famous last words.
Yes. I would like to burn them with my fiery hands.
All right, so you have to, because you failed casting the spell and you haven't taken a rest since. You have to burn 1 point of strength and endurance or agility.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take strength.
All right, so you can reduce that by 1, and then make your spell check for burning. So make sure you understand how the spell works, though, because burning hands lets you create a cone of fire, and that cone emanates from your personhood, right? So so you need to make sure that you are close to an enemy.
Yeah.
Well, at least Sandy can use an enemy as a shield.
So,
but there's also the dwarf form.
So Jill, you should probably position yourself first.
Yeah. Okay. So Foxy is red. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
He has a little skull icon on him. So if you want to go up and toast this dude, you can, or at least attempt to. So then go. Well, that would be over here. Don't. This corpse is still there. Don't move him away.
Oh, okay.
Fox dog's roasting on an open fire.
Okay. Oh, your corpse is there, but I'm gonna try and use my cone.
Yep.
How far does it emanate around me?
That depends on how well you roll.
Okay. So now,
Wizard spells. Let's pull up Burning Hands.
ooh.
Okay, 14. Okay, cool.
That's good.
So, did you have any special effects for Mercurial Magic on your Burning Hands?
No, there was no.
Oh yeah, you got the middle result. All right, cool. There's some funky ones, like every time you cast the spell, someone you know dies, or like
Yeah, this one didn't have any of that.
No, it did not.
So,
All right. So, 14. The spell produces a blast of fire that burns a single target within range for 1d6 points of damage. So, roll 1d6.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh!
Very slightly singed. But
Okay.
no effects.
Oh no!
All right.
RNGesus giveth,
Yeah.
RNGesus taketh away.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. So, actually, did I not roll for her? Oh shit, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's part of this fight too.
Yep.
Okay,
9.
9. All right, so she's gonna go first, or well, she's gonna go before the evil dwarfs do, and she's gonna get out of this blast radius. She's gonna move back. I actually no, she's not because she has an ability. Yeah. So, So I didn't describe her at first, but she has a musket in one hand and a giant tower shield in another hand.
Oh yeah, I see.
And she's like planted the shield in front of her, and she's going to throw her own grenade.
All right.
Ooh. all right. So she missed. So throwing weapon. So this is a special quality of a grenade net like weapon. So or 1d8. So 1.
Fake.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I think what happens is like this dwarf here deflects the grenade as she throws it, and there's going to be a and let's do 1d10. Ooh. So there's going to be another blast right over here.
At least it's not around me.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
Yeah. And then she's gonna get out of the blast radius and go over here. So cool. So yeah, now it's the bad dwarf's turn. All right. So this one over here is going to try and attack the lady with the tower shield.
Does they explode?
No,
The one that killed me.
yeah, that's the one.
The singed one?
Yeah, that's the one that Jill. That Jill. Yeah, she did that thing.
This one right here.
Filter through all these sheets. Nope, and the pickaxe deflects off the tower shield. This dwarf is going to get out of the blast radius, and is going to attack Sandy.
Good luck, Sandy.
For 7 points of damage.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
How are they hitting consistent 7s? I tell you.
I mean, they're also rolling really well. All right.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So
They're rolling better than us.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so this guy is going to move
It's
up.
a plot.
Yeah, this guy's going to move up here, and that's his entire turn. This guy made his attack against Jie. Yeah, these guys attacked, and these two attacked. Actually, yeah, and one gets an attack on, one gets an attack on Mir.
Yep.
And misses. All right.
All right.
Cool. All right.
Thank God.
Blam! The grenade explodes.
Oh.
Violent shaking, and this entire complex has been shaking the entire time, but the grenade in the enclosed area doesn't really help, and you start hearing a high-pitched whine in your ears, those of you who are still alive, because a grenade just went off within 10 feet of you. Yeah. It's doing its best Jill impression. Yeah. And then he's going to jump over the table, and he's gonna park his butt there. Mirror, it's your turn.
Fudge. I've got 2 baddies that I need to deal with.
Yeah.
There's only one aim of this battle.
Kill everything.
Get Jill out alive.
Yeah. Yes.
Come on, Mia.
I'm going to attack the one in front of me.
All right, cool.
Okay. Come on, Mir.
Nope.
Nope.
Bong.
Oh.
Okay. Then up next is Foxy, who is dead, and Sandy, who is dead, and Giggly Pixie.
Okay. Okay. Well, here's what
Most
I'm going
likely
to do.
gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm going to move over to my friend Mir and try and help him
Okay, sure.
because there are 2 enemies there.
Yep.
And let me. I was just trying to decide what spell to cast. I thought about the spider climb because I could throw a web over them and disable them.
That requires a really good roll though too. So
Okay.
like if you want to just like burn all of your luck, you could probably get that result. But
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, my patron Sperato is edging me on, so I'm going to use Flaming Hands spell again,
okay.
no matter what it takes.
So you're gonna need to burn another point. You're gonna need to do another spell burn.
Oh, yes. So I will. Let's see. Okay. Strength.
Okay.
I will burn 1 strength down from 10 to 9.
Okay. And then make your
Okay.
spell roll for burning hands,
Mhm.
flaming
Okay.
hands.
Yes.
13.
Ah.
Okay, so this one here is the worst result without failure. You do 1d3 points of damage. If you want to burn a point of luck or do another spell burn, you could bump that up to the same result you got last time.
Okay.
So,
I'll bump that up.
all right. So burn another point of luck or physical stat,
Okay.
and then roll a d6.
Okay. I will do luck.
Mhm.
And having to go back and forth between the tabs. I wish they would let you separate the different categories.
tabs?
It would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
No, you just need to roll 1d6.
Oh, okay. That was for
That's for actually casting the spell.
yeah. Yes. Not to that point yet. Okay,
4
there we
points of damage.
go. Okay.
Okay. How does that do? If I can find the damn thing I put in place. Okay, yeah. So you do 4 points of damage?
Yes.
Yeah, you roast this one.
Okay.
It dead?
Yes, yes.
It did.
Okay. Yay.
Progress.
Progress. his beard catches fire. He's like, no, my beard. And then we get all Raiders of the Lost Ark as like his face melts off. And all right. This one is going to huck a grenade over here. Actually, this guy blows up.
Yeah.
She's going
the
to
dead one is.
Yeah, she's gonna chuck another grenade over here, or she's at least going to try. That's not what I want to do. Stop doing that. All right. Okay, yeah. So another grenade. Grenade. Oh.
Oh, that's a good one.
By the way, you can totally pick up grenades in the round that they're not exploded and throw them somewhere else.
Oh, how
I'm
convenient.
dead, so
I-
pointless telling me.
I know.
Thanks for telling me now.
I mean, again, this is all telegraphed, right? I can't just go and solve your problems for you.
Yeah.
This is post-death information.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So it's the bad dwarf's turn. So this one's gonna try and push the boss out, and he's gonna be like, "Get down, Mr. President," and push him and use his action to push him out of the way.
Okay.
This one is going to attack the 4 dwarf. Or rather, the dwarf guard, or the Union dwarf, rather. Some dwarf, one of the enemy dwarves. There are too many dwarves. Oh, and does 1 point.
Look at these freaking hits.
Does 1 point of damage.
Oh.
Oh, this is the one that Sandy fucked up. So yeah, it dies. And then 1 hit point left.
Oh, of course. Most of the work done for you.
Yeah. Oh wait. Actually, no. That was the wrong person. Never mind. What am I doing? This is the Tower Shield dwarf. Which a 20 does hit. And does 1 point and does 1 point of damage. This person has 8. All right.
Could you highlight which dwarf it is and where
It's-
the attack is?
This
Okay,
was the
it's
attack.
that one.
That's-
Okay.
And I was attacking this one, and they hit for 1 point of damage. All right, and it's the 4 dwarf's turn, and he's like, "Get your damn hands off of me!" And he pushes him off, and he lumbers over here. Actually, can he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can, and he's gonna hit you with his special pickaxe. This was a great piece of loot if you could get your shit together and take it from him. But no, but he misses.
Yes.
Oh, good.
So actually it still misses. I didn't put the thing in, but it's like a +2 pickaxe.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Wow.
That's like baned against chaotic creatures. So yeah. Mirror, you're still alive, but you got
Yes.
you got 3 dwarves on you.
No.
2.
Two.
Just 2.
Oh yes, that's right. This guy is dead. Well, you got
I'm going after the whatchamacallit dwarf.
right,
Boss dwarf.
The
boss
boss
dwarf?
man?
The 4-man dwarf.
The 4
Yeah.
dwarf. Yeah. All right. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll. D20 plus 2.
Okay.
Nope. He has an AC of 18. So
Oh,
Damn it.
Okay.
yep.
Giggling Pixie, you're
Okay.
Yeah. Giggly pixie.
Okay. So I'm gonna go after the boss man again.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
Good choice.
I think I want to go to the top and just like my friend Patrick tried, mirror. So I'm going to lose stamina,
Okay.
1 point of stamina to make this roll.
What are you casting?
Flaming-
Flaming hands. I am sorry, Dwarf Foxy, who is passed. Aw.
All right. Okay. Well,
So-
make the spell roll.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Yes.
Do it. 15.
I
All right.
like it,
So
I
it's
like it,
it's
I
the
like
Nice.
it's the same result. So yeah, no.
Okay.
A little bit more.
a little
What's
bit more.
14? Yeah.
Well, I mean, the range is 14 to 17 for that specific result.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So let me entice you with something else, Jill.
Okay.
If you were to burn a combination of 5 points of stats. You could have this spell affect up to 3 people instead of just 1.
Ah, okay.
And that would target both. It would target both the boss dwarf and the one that Mira's character was fighting.
Okay.
Or would attack me as well?
No,
Good, because he's
because it's up to 3. So she could do like. Bwomp, bwomp.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see.
Whoever I choose.
But
okay.
you need something to bump that roll to at least a 20 in order for that to happen.
Okay. Okay.
So do
So
you want to take the risk? It's
Yes,
long-term
I
pain
do.
for short-term game. All right. So
Yes.
burn points from a combination of your luck, strength, endurance, and agility.
okay.
Well, you need 5, and then you can roll a d6.
Okay, up to 5 points.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. There we go.
Better be a
Okay.
good spell.
All right. So this particular variant does 1d6 plus 1 damage.
Okay.
So /R 1d6 plus 1.
Please let it be 7.
Okay. Okay. Ah!
No!
5.
Oh.
I mean, so you hit the boss dwarf,
Okay.
and
That's good.
and,
That's good.
And I mean, you hit the other dwarf, who this might kill them. Yeah, it straight up does. It straight up roasts. It straight up roasts this dwarf.
Oh, I got the boss.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, no,
You
Yay.
got the
Oh,
the
yeah.
underlane.
you
Underling,
you got the mook.
Yeah.
But you also did hit the boss. But you
Yeah, I
did
did hit
you did
him.
5 points of damage
didn't-
to him. You didn't
Okay.
kill him. He's
kill him.
still slightly on fire.
Okay. Put little flames there.
Yep. So she's gonna. This dwarf here is going to take a chop at this guy here, with her battle axe, or with her hand axe rather, because she has to use a tiny weapon because she has a big shield. Ooh, and gets a. Oh man, and she gets a fumble too. Damn.
Yeah.
What 11? That's not good.
Nope.
She gets a -4 penalty on her next attack roll,
No.
as her wild swing leaves her off balance.
Oh, okay.
It is the bad dwarf's turn. This one is going to try and back up his pal, and he's going to try and take out the spellcaster that's been roasting his friends.
Okay.
RNGs, just take the wheel.
Okay. Here we go.
This might be the
Here
end,
we go.
This might be the end of Giggly Pixie. 4 damage.
Ooh.
No, Giggly Pixie has a lot of hit points.
Loved
though.
it. Yeah.
Like I think she actually
Yes.
had the most out of everyone in the party, including the fighters. So
Yeah.
yeah, so the pick at you narrowly avoid getting skewered, but it reduces your hit points.
Okay.
This
I see.
this one is going to attack the 4 dwarf, or the union dwarf. Oh, and he gets a crit. Oh.
Oh. Wow.
Bye bye, awesome lady.
Maybe not. She doesn't have a lot of hit points. She rolled like 3 1s and a 5. Yeah, because she's a 3-hit die monster. The boss is a 4-hit die monster.
Right.
What am I doing? Crit tables, just regular monsters. Oh no!
Oh!
Oh wait! This is actually the bad dwarf. So, oh wait, no, never. Oh wait, no, yeah, critical hit. Okay, so what is crit table 6? Weapon lodged in the player's chest. Oof. Yeah. He knocks her tower shield out of her way and just rams the pickaxe clean through her chest, and she dies.
Oh.
I don't even need to roll the damage because the minimum on the extra damage would have killed her.
Right. Okay, so just Giggle and Pixie.
Okay.
And Mir.
Yeah, Mir. We gotta. We
need to take out this boss dwarf.
Yes.
Yeah. So Boss Dwarf is going to use his magical pickaxe on the wizard.
Okay.
16 will probably hit you, Jill.
Yeah.
And you take 5 points of damage. Are you still alive? I think. Giggly Pixie, how many hit points did she have? No, that's
9.
That's just enough to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a wipe.
Yeah.
Wait, no, one more roll from me. Let's see how.
Dude, here's the thing though. If Mir just like straight up solos the rest of this fight, it'll be great.
Yeah. Come on, Mir, we're rooting for you.
All right. So
I basically one roll left for me, and then I'm just.
All right. Well, I mean, make the attack. No.
God damn it!
No.
Oh.
Game over. I did.
I mean, everyone else can miss. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have a chance.
Yeah. So the bad dwarfs are going to come and actually this one has to expend all its movement to go fight you. So so you're spared one attack at least for now. This guy is gonna go and flank you though, so you're gonna get at least one attack. Will you survive? Nope, that's the wrong sheet. It's the wrong sheet. It's the wrong sheet. That is the right sheet. Stop it.
What the sheet?
Oh, and a miss!
Nice.
Miss. There's a miss.
Nice.
The four dwarf is gonna swing with his magical pickaxe.
Fail.
And misses!
Yes.
Mirror.
Take that.
Please.
boss out.
The dream is alive! The dream is alive!
Oh.
Take the big guy.
And
come
I have
on.
no luck to burn.
Oh, and you hit
Oh yes!
you hit the boss. All right, roll your d8.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, the dream is alive.
Please let it be enough.
It's not going to be enough. No, it's just d8, no +2.
It's D8.
Okay.
But that's a good chunk. He's below half.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Alright.
2 more rounds at least. 2 more rounds at a minimum.
Yeah. All right. So the
Oh.
Let's see if I can break the system.
another miss from one of the regular dwarves. And then from the
Miss.
four dwarf. Oh man. Let's throw pickaxe.
Nah.
Oh, and another miss. Wait. No. That fucked up. I hit the button twice. The first one was a hit for 4 points of
What?
damage.
No, the second one is freaking.
Oh, well, it's not all your hit points, is it?
I think you had 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have 2.
You have 2 left.
Yeah.
The dream is alive, Mir. It's your turn.
Okay. 21.
Oh, that's a hit. 1d8. You could kill him. You could. It's
Come
possible.
on.
No.
Oh.
Let me give you a hint. He's got 4 hit points left.
Okay.
The other guy literally has 2 hit points.
Wow.
He was the dude who rolled snake eyes. But it's the bad dwarf's turn. Let's see if the streak keeps going. Strong, best of all dwarves. Yeah. 1 point of damage. You have 1 hit point left.
Yes.
Oh.
Miss.
The 4 dwarf
Fail.
swings.
Fail.
Fail.
Oh,
Damn it.
that's a hit.
Oh,
It dead.
Oh, the dream is dead.
Just
Oh,
barely.
we died. Oh.
Oh yeah. Well,
it was inevitability.
I mean,
The battle was won.
by the other side. So
Yes.
let's have a quick closing scene though, because we still have 2 player characters whose fates were not 100% death.
Ah.
So,
What?
Blumble and Evil Dwarf. Blumble and Evil Dwarf. We come back to the white featureless room where you two originally started this session. The man in the bed is asleep. Blumble and Evil Dwarf are spooning on the floor, also asleep. I think Blumble is like clutching desperately onto Evil Dwarf because like the thing that killed him was the fear effect.
Yep. Right.
And then you both wake up immediately. You both pop up with a gasp, and you see that you can see in the distance from the hallway that led to this room there is rubble crumbling and closing off the exit here. Do you want to try and do anything?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right. So why don't the both of you make me luck checks?
Luck check.
Yeah, just
Trained or untrained?
trained.
Trained. All right.
Big old 10 for me.
10 and
Oh,
11.
big ol'.
11.
It's a middling result, so I'll give you a middling.
Yes.
I'll give you a middling conclusion. So, I think it's Blumble who yanks on Evil Dwarf a split second as they're running through the hallway before a giant boulder comes and crashes right in front of them. It would have completely obliterated Evil Dwarf. And the rumbling continues, but y'all are trapped in the room with this man. What do you do?
I'm gonna take my hammer and smash his head in.
Okay.
Um,
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah.
can I try to pickpocket him first?
I mean, he's tucked in really tight. He doesn't have any pockets.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
He could be nude for all
no,
you know.
he's like straight up wearing one of those Bugs Bunny nightgowns.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have pockets to pick. You could try and rifle through his mattress, see if there's anything under there.
The only thing
Yeah,
that's gonna
why
rifle
not?
through
Come
his
on.
mattress
All right,
is
so-
his head.
Yeah, all right, yeah. So Sandy, you walk up to this guy and you smash his head in, and it explodes like a melon, and these perfect, crisp white sheets are now stained brown and red and gray of like a mix of brain fluids and bloods and saliva and bile and shit. As this soaks into the comforter. Blumble, you don't find anything of value in the
Mattress.
and you're both sort of left in this illuminated, caved-in room, to contemplate your fate, and all of a sudden, you just feel really tired. Fade to black.
Oh, giving us a thing ending. Come on.
But what about the worm?
What about the worm? You didn't deal with him, and so he's gonna fuck up the mine, and all the dwarves are dead. Everyone dies. This is the worst possible ending.
That sounds like the best possible ending.
Yeah, really.
Well, actually, if we ever do pick this up, we just have new characters in a new part of the world. But
Yep.
Sandy, killing that guy has consequences. Some big ones you have yet to explore.
Oh God.
But yeah, so I mean, to be fair, most Dungeon Crawl Classics games end with like complete and utter party wipes. It is a very difficult game, and what you guys and I kind of wanted you to learn this for yourselves, but you have to, before going into a situation, you have to prepare more.
Right.
Couple things I thought you would do but didn't do. Try and actually convince the dwarves to let you go. I had a little bit prepared for if you ever tried to go on the surface of the moon and explore there. I expected there to be a little bit more politicking between the two dwarf factions, but I guess we didn't really have time to do that with the party splitting.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't really have the depths of the cave planned. I made up most of that off the top of my head.
Okay, fair enough.
I knew the man was there. I knew the worm was there. I'm like, okay, how do I fucking connect these two things? But
You
yeah,
did a good job on that.
I'm surprised no one tried to wake up in the dream sequence.
That's why I was doing the punching motion as I was running. I figured if I did the punching motion, then my body would do it in the real.
Because
it would wake him up.
Yeah, no. Well, no, because Foxy, you figured it out, but you just didn't do anything with the information.
Yeah. I didn't occur to me just wake up. It didn't occur to me.
The idea was like it's like, oh well, this is clearly a dream. I'm gonna try and fly or something like that.
Oh, right.
Cool. Okay.
You had the opportunity to. And anyways, that was fun. Did y'all have fun?
Yes.
Oh yes.
It was a lot of fun. I can't wait till our next campaign, because now that we've gone through it once, it'll be really fun the next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even more fun.
Yeah. So I think the next game we're either gonna do is we're gonna have Sandy run something.
Damn straight.
And we'll figure that out. Or we'll do Blades in the Dark, which I really want to play on stream.
Cool.
It is a very different game from Dungeon Crawl Classics, and it does some really cool things with player character driven narrative. Well, gotta thank all the lovely Patreons for supporting us and allowing us to do experimental stuff like this. I know watching tabletop RPGs isn't for everyone. But I
give
hope...
us feedback at the contact page at Linux Gamecast. Let us know.
Absolutely. Post some YouTube comments, maybe some message us on Patreon if you want to see more. If
Patreon,
you want,
Twitter.
We have many means of communication open, but again, we got to thank all the folks at patreon.com/linuxgamecast for this. They're making it possible for us to stream this stuff 5 days a week. Tune in tomorrow, 8:30.
Yeah.
Ven's going to be doing something Fubar-esque. And then 9:30 Eastern Standard Time Saturday. We got Linux Gamecast featuring the French baguette himself.
Yes.
The croissant of California himself, Mr. Mathieu Commandant. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like Strider and Ven at each other's throat. I'm just gonna be eating popcorn the entire time. I'm gonna choke and die, and then everyone involved in this game will have died.
Yeah. There we go.
So stay tuned for all that stuff. Thanks again for showing up and watching this. Any of you who actually did. We got anything we want to plug before we get the hell out of here?
No, just remember, use your imaginations in these games. There's always something to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
not really.
Always.
The more.
I've got a bunch of old streams going up on my YouTube channel, but I don't have a good URL to shout out. So.
All right.
Foxy, and if you're always a brew class, always remember: when in doubt, smash it out.
Seems legit. Jill, you got anything you got to plug?
Yeah. So make sure to tune in for LWW for the best internet Linux news show online.
On the internet on a Wednesday at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yes.
On the internet, online, on Wednesday, weekly, and daily.
Yeah.
It's not just weekly. It's not just daily. It's
daily.
weekly. It's weekly, daily on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You're one-stop shop for this. All right. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We love you, chat realm. Thank you.